Hello, hello. We're in, and here's some music. And there's my jacket. Alright. Welcome in, everyone. Well, anyone that might be in and is lurking. We're just gonna vibe to some music while I finish setting some stuff up. I just ran into some technical difficulties, but they all seem to have been resolved now, so we are good. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Easter and a wonderful Trans Day of Visibility. Ooh, I also forgot to change my stream info. Give me a moment. You can hear me shuffling stuff and closing lids and all sorts of stuff. Yes. Genshin. Later. No Man's Sky. Nope. You know what? Okay. And for Trans Visibility Day, I'm going to put the tag transfem in my tags. It's not something that I usually go out of my way to hide or advertise, but it feels important right now for the representation. I'm done. Okay, now to launch No Man's Sky. And some wonderful ASMR bait stuff here, so enjoy this. Soda of choice today is a Pepsi. I also have my bottle of water for the hydrate routines, and again, whoa. No Man's Sky, you okay there? So, No Man's Sky has this thing on the weekends where they have special missions that you can do that give you like almost 10 times the reward of their. It's not like a freemium currency, it's like you can buy like old DLC items with this currency, and you can do these missions whenever you want. Let's switch up the songs though. do some synthwave as we get in the mode. As we journey deeper into the cosmos. Sorry. Just getting comfy. Imagine you and I in a ship together. Just exploring all of the cool and weird places that exist. Hi, Contraband Man. Oh wow, you didn't restock your stuff at all, really. Hexite. I wonder what Hexite's used for. Whatever, we'll buy it. We'll see what you have before we check anything else. First dust, huh? And a cargo bulkhead? That seems pretty cool. We'll grab that. We'll grab that cargo bulkhead. Oh, you know what? Give me them coordinates, sir. Oh, wow. Trader ships harvest cargo from the convoy. Okay. We Oh no, I'm losing Gek ranks. Whatever will I do? Can I even kill this thing? I thought I was doing damage to it. Whatever. Kill the defense turret. Ooh, where am I missing, man? Look at how quickly I'm losing ranks. Hello, Raz. Welcome in. I didn't even call your name and you're already here. You're such a dutiful patron. Got ya. I did it! I take my job very seriously. I see that. I am impressed. Wow, I lost so many ranks with the Gek for that mission. That's fine. We'll make him back. Do I have starship upgrades here? Oh, I do. Cool. Just the one. That's fine. I mean, the storm crystals are fine. Nanites are always cool, but I don't care. I don't care that much. There you are. Give me all your black market goods. Gotta have the nanites. How else will you create Generator Rex? Generator Rex, is that a reference to a property? Is that some sort of pop culture reference? Hit show, Generator Rex. 1 second. I need to see it show Generator Rex. You know, I think this is the first pop culture, like, you've come up with some obscure pop culture references that I was able to, like, pick up on. I think this is the first one you stumped me on, where I was like, I have no idea what this is. "2010, okay, I wasn't watching TV a lot here. Animated science fiction television series created by Man of Action for Cartoon Network. Inspired by a comic produced and published by Image Comics in 1999. Okay. Honestly, it's worth a watch. 3 seasons. Maybe I need to do a cartoon watching thing. Oh, it has John DiMaggio in it, J.K. Simmons in it, Fred Savage, Jennifer Hale. Damn, the voice cast went crazy. Troy Baker? Reboot COVID cancer. Robot COVID cancer. Mark Hamill? Brent Spiner? Felicia Day? Will Wheaton? Oh, wow. It has a star-studded voice cast. Jason Marsden? It is stacked. It is absolutely stacked. Holy moly. Who's the main character and what do I know you from? I don't recognize the name. Oh, you've been in a lot, though. You've been in a lot. Junie Cortez from Spy Kids. Chris Hero Boy from the Robert Zemeckis Christmas film The Polar Express. I forgot The Polar Express was Robert Zemeckis. Why is it so bad? Robert Zemeckis is a fantastic director. Why is The Polar Express so bad? Also, this voice actor who played the lead in this Generator Rex, is currently married to pop star Meghan Trainor. Fucking wild. This is crazy. Robert Zemeckis is the genius behind Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and also directed Flight starring Denzel Washington, and the Back to the Future films. He is a fantastic director. Visionary. Absolutely visionary. Back to the Future and Who Framed Roger Rabbit are, like... Oh, do they? Oh, okay, okay. I thought the art style looked similar to Ben 10. I didn't know if it was same animation studio or what have you, so that's pretty cool. Damn, okay. Okay, okay. Thank you, Raz, for the for the show recommendation. Sure, that's fine. Honestly, there's some moments in the show that still make me cry. I'm honestly kind of into the idea of watching it. If, like, just the cast alone makes me excited to watch it. Those are some of my favorite voice talents ever. Oops. Like Jennifer Hale? I fucking love Jennifer Hale. She's one of my, like... When I heard Jennifer Hale in Metal Gear Solid, she carries so much of the core of the plot. And Jennifer Hale does such a fantastic job acting this sort of, like, vengeful character, keeping her cards close to her chest. Like, from the beginning, you can sense there's tension between her and Snake plays it off in as, like, sexual tension, because Snake is, like, 80s action hero. But the tension is very deliberate, and the tension isn't sexual. It's she wants Snake dead. And she plays it so well. Jennifer Hale does such a fantastic job in Metal Gear Solid. And then they bring her back in Metal Gear Solid 4, and I don't know why they decided to do this, but she drops her accent completely. She has, like, a fake British accent in Metal Gear Solid 1, and then she drops it completely in Metal Gear Solid 4. Don't know why. But I will say her performance is still excellent. She's not as well written in Metal Gear Solid 4, but her performance is still excellent. And then she's FemChef from the Mass Effect series. I almost play the Mass Effect series just to listen to Jennifer Hale as Shepard. Jennifer Hale is one of my faves. Love when a VA tries so hard, even when the writing declines. Yes. Well, Metal Gear Solid 4's writing declined, not because Hideo wasn't... I guess I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid for a while. So, Hideo Kojima, at the end of Metal Gear Solid 2, was basically like, okay, I made Metal Gear Solid, which was an 80s sci-fi romp. Sorry, not 80s sci-fi. I made Metal Gear Solid, which is like the penultimate 80s action stealth game, right? I'm super happy with how the story turned out. I'm super happy with the voice cast I picked. Right now, I love David Hayter. I think he's great as Solid Snake. I'm gonna work on Metal Gear Solid 2. Yeah. Metal Gear Solid was, for me, one of the first games I played, which was completely voice acting. And it was so much voice acting. So much voice acting. Just hours and hours and hours of conversations, codec calls. And I loved every single one. I've gone into that a little bit on stream before, but I won't dwell on how much I love the dialogue. What I will say is that I always had a appreciation for voice actors in cartoons, and Metal Gear Solid was the first time I really gained that appreciation for voice actors in video games. And right. It was just the voice acting I'd heard in video games up to that point was like very synthesized voices, very, very synthesized. Not good. Like
it's time for permission. No, this is wrong.
Like very synthesized, very just like, you know, PlayStation wasn't that far after the Super Nintendo. I think it was the next system, like it was the N64 after the Super Nintendo, but like PlayStation I think came out earlier or like about the same time. So we went from Super NES like super synthesized audio to like especially with PlayStation having access to audio tracks on CDs, game changing for voice acting. Okay, so Hideo makes Metal Gear Solid 1. He's pretty happy with the game. He has to make a sequel because Metal Gear Solid 1 did amazing. It did just absolutely fantastic. So he has to make a sequel. So what he does is he's like, okay, well, what do I even do with the sequel? Like, I made the stealth game I wanted to make. What do I even do with this? Oh, right, I wanted to look over the stuff I had. So what he decides to do is he creates, the first part of it is basically him polishing up the Metal Gear Solid gameplay with Solid Snake. He polishes it up, he adds a first-person mode, he adds interactable environments, he adds better AI, he makes Snake super cool in it, and basically makes him like the superhero idol, like, not like to the extent of like Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, but still to the extent where he's obviously phase beam, no, shield? I don't know. 19, 33, 38, okay. But like to the point where like he's a little bit more idealized. Like Metal Gear Solid 1, Solid Snake gets the shit kicked out of him. And Metal Gear Solid 2 is a little bit more confident. So Hideo does this on purpose. He makes Snake sort of an idealized figure, because Metal Gear Solid 2, when it boils down to it, in the second act you're playing Raiden, who's someone who's played the video game training of the first mission and idolizes Solid Snake. So Raiden is meant to take the place of the player character because he already knows Snake's story and idolizes him. So he's a perfect protagonist for a returning player to deconstruct the Metal Gear Solid narrative. And that's exactly what Metal Gear Solid 2 is all about, is just deconstructing Metal Gear Solid 1. It has a cyborg ninja that isn't exactly what you think it is. It has a colonel who at first seems exactly the same, but then the longer you go on, the more odd and weird his dialogue gets. Like, he he creates this deconstruction of what the Metal Gear Solid 1 story was, and he does it because the player is so busy idolizing Snake and trying to, and so upset about not playing Snake that it's like Raiden's frustrations mirror the player's frustrations in the beginning of the game. And then by the end of the game, Raiden has shown that he's grown into his own person, separate from the player identity. A good sequel builds off of and up the world and its characters in a satisfying and unique way. And Metal Gear Solid 2 did that fantastically. It pivoted the sort of more stealth, military action-oriented of Metal Gear Solid 1 with its slight supernatural themes, and instead it leans into tech themes. It leads into the like fears of AI and things like that. And not only does it lean into the fears of AI. Oh, this is good. Core health, shield strength, life support picks. 33, 32. This one maybe? Ooh, I need to see what this one looks like, not supercharged. 27, 33. AI fear being more relevant than ever. Right. 32 to apply fuel. 30, 27 fuel sprint. This one's fantastic. Life support, shield 4, that's pretty good. This one, wait, I said this one's not fantastic? Yeah, this is the one I don't like out of them. Okay, so he makes this deconstruction of Metal Gear Solid 2, and it's good. It's good. It's a fantastic look at the series, and it just deconstructs things well. All of these supernatural themes in Metal Gear Solid 2 that mirror Metal Gear Solid 1. For example, in Metal Gear Solid 1, you have, like, heat capacitors. Oh, I see. In Metal Gear Solid 2, you have a guy who plants bombs everywhere. Not very superstitious. You have a woman who can't take hits because of her luck. And that turns out to be a piece of technology she has that she is unaware of that prevents her from being shot. You have Vamp, who's the closest thing to a supernatural character in Metal Gear Solid 2 because he's like a semi-immortal and can pin your shadow with a knife. I'm not sure how the pin your shadow with a knife thing is ever explained. Infra knife module. But his invulnerability actually is explained later on in Metal Gear Solid 4, where they're like, nanomachines, son. Like, he just had so many crazy nanomachines in him keeping alive. So even his supernatural healing and immortality is tech-based. And they build into the idea that the next big threat isn't going to be a nuclear arms race, but rather information control and context control. And that a group of AI, basically a group of people, the Patriots, are controlling everything behind the scenes by using AI to shape the context of the internet, to shape the narrative, and tell people how they're supposed to feel about things. That's the big bad of Metal Gear Solid 2, is an AI that shapes the internet and tells people how to feel about the context of what they're seeing. Neutron cannon. I did want to try out the neutron cannon in my Starship. I don't think I have a lot of room. I could theoretically make the room, though. Like here. Oh wait, is neutron cannon not a ship weapon? I thought it was. Sublight, phase beam. Snake! No, I guess that's Okay. Let's take a look. Not good. Brain, what are you thinking? Okay, so yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2 is a perfect deconstruction of Metal Gear Solid 1, and not only is it a perfect deconstruction of Metal Gear Solid 1, it is also a fantastic, segue into like a deeper threat than just nuclear arms race, which was ahead of its time. It honestly was a story ahead of its time. Emergency unit. Oh, I probably have room for that then. Not good. 220 is fine, but an S rank. I don't think I need more warp cell efficiency though. Oh, but we. Oh, this is for you, Poggies. I'm glad I'm sorting through this now. Okay, so Metal Gear Solid 2, perfect sequel basically in Hideo Kojima's mind. He's satisfied. He wants to drop the Metal Gear Solid series here. He made a great game, and then he deconstructed that great game in a way that satisfied him. He's no longer interested in making Metal Gear Solid. He wants to move on to a different franchise, a different idea. And so he goes, hey, Konami, I'm out, you know, get someone else to do these games. And Konami's like, wait, what if we offer you a boatload of money? And so he sighs and he agrees to do Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 3 also does not as good. Metal Gear Solid 2 did amazing. Metal Gear Solid 2 was one of the biggest games on both the PlayStation 2 and on the Xbox. Like, it got a port to Xbox and still succeeded like crazy on both platforms. Back when multi-console releases wasn't really a thing. Mining beam module, let's check that out. That's not good. Do I care about neutron cannon? I think I have a weapon with a neutron cannon on it. Okay, so he makes Metal Gear Solid 3. He creates a pretty good story that sort of ties in who the Patriots are, because they left the big question of who are the Patriots at the end of Metal Gear Solid 2. So he makes a background surrounding the myth of Big Boss, the person who is the bad guy for so long, and who the Patriots are. And that's what Metal Gear Solid 3 ends up establishing. Big Boss's beginnings and who the Patriots are. And they're connected. And going into the details of it isn't what I'm getting at. I'm more talking about how Metal Gear Solid 4's writing suffered and how it got to there. Because Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 at this point have been fantastically written games. Each one of those is a fantastically written story. And so he does Metal Gear Solid 3, and he's like, oh, guess what? The main character's not Raiden. It's a snake again. Voiced by David Hayter, and everybody cheers. Because everybody hated Raiden at this point and considered Metal Gear Solid 2 to be a mistake. Despite it being visionary and amazing, and doing so good critically, people hated it. They hated it because you only play Snake for the beginning, and you have to play Raiden through the end. And so everyone bought and played and beat this game expecting Solid Snake, and playing through the end of it with Raiden. So what happened is you had a commercially successful game that everyone had played, that nobody was satisfied with the ending. Because they didn't understand, like, the AI stuff felt so weird and esoteric and like a sci-fi story that came out of nowhere. despite it being brilliant and actually relevant to today's society. And Raiden just, they're like, Raiden's so whiny, Raiden's so awful, I hate Raiden, I don't want to play as this Gloog, I want someone who's like, I want Snake, because Snake is cool in a power fantasy, and Raiden isn't my power fantasy, basically. So he makes Metal Gear Solid 3, he gives them the Snake, he makes the Who Are the Patriots, he establishes Big Boss's beginnings, and he's like, okay, I'm finally done. I have tied up all the questions for Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3. I am done. And Konami comes up and is like, no. No, you are not. And so he has his team start working on Metal Gear Solid 4, and he's like, I'm happy with my team working on Metal Gear Solid 4. Right, people given a beautiful 3-course meal and complain it wasn't a burger. So he has his team working on Metal Gear Solid 4, and his team basically come up to him and he's like, and they're like, Hideo, we're making basically the penultimate conclusion to your franchise. You need to be involved. And so he goes, oh, fine, I'll make one last one. That was obviously not true. But he's like, fine, I'll make one last one. So he's working on Metal Gear Solid 4, and what this mad lad decides to do is, now that he's gotten basically all the answers in play, and he's set up this threat of an AI taking over the world, he goes, okay, well, what can we even do with this? Fine, the AI wins. And Metal Gear Solid 4 is set up in a post-apocalyptic society where AIs control all war. The AIs control private military corporations who are better outfitted than most armies, because they have access to this AI network, which basically gives them a sort of like a hive mind scenario. 12 no. So they can react as a team in real time. So as soon as one person is alerted, everybody has that information. If someone's iron levels are low and that's why they're woozy, someone has that information. What do I want to do? I want to sell things. Oh yeah, and I want to go here for missions. Solid Snake is now an old man. He, because he's a clone, he experiences accelerated aging. If you are playing the game for too long and he's upright for too long, he'll start, or sorry, crouching. If you're in stealth mode for too long, if you're in the crouch stealth mode for too long, Snake gets upset because his back hurts, and you can use a back compress to make him feel better. Like, he is a grizzled veteran, but he is also used goods. And that's how Hideo feels. Hideo hates his frustration and how he feels like he's just worn out and tired and just doing one last job into his game. This is it. So these things, 1,800 Quicksilver. Usually it's just 400 per mission, but 1,800 on the weekend events. But the weekend events change. I guess I could do this. I mean, I assume I have the materials for it. I'm just gonna go and do it. Wait, okay, it's initialized. I'm gonna go and do some upgrade stuff to give people a chance to join. Sorry. So he creates Old Snake, he writes his frustrations into the game, And now he's created an AI universe dystopia. Out of my way, dude. Stand in the middle of the fucking road. Sorry. Don't know why that got me so mad. I think I'm just channeling Hideo's frustrations at this moment. And he decides, okay, the only logical thing for me to do in a game with this much content, like a whole AI war economy, is I'm going to add some new characters, but I'm also going to tie everybody's backstories together. Because Big Boss was the center of the Patriots, Big Boss is now also the center of how the AI work. And because Snake is a clone of Big Boss, he's immediately wrapped up in how the AI works. So now they have to establish how Big Boss is related to Solid Snake, not just as like a donation father figure, but also why the main antagonist, Ocelot, is, you know, trying to take over the war economy. And what Ocelot's connection is to Big Boss, and all of those connections about who are the Patriots, how did they make the AI, why does Ocelot want to take over the AI, who is actually behind all of this. If Ocelot's trying to take over it, then who is he taking it over from? What would the characters from Metal Gear Solid 1 think about the scenario? What would the characters from Metal Gear Solid 2 think about the scenario? And what would the characters from Metal Gear Solid 3 think about the scenario? And he tries to wrap up all three of those games' loose ends, relationship loose ends, in one game. So, for example, Vamp, the person who had unlimited healing, is now connected to Decline? Is now connected to to Naomi. Raiden, who was very much a Metal Gear Solid 2 character, has now gone off on his own. He's gone off on his own, and he's basically become a rogue agent. But his wife ends up, for security, marrying the Colonel from Metal Gear Solid 1. Like, it's so convoluted. It's so convoluted. But that's what Metal Gear Solid 4 is, and that's why the writing feels so cramped and weird. There's a gag character in every single Metal Gear Solid game who just shits himself. And they decide to provide a lore to this gag character who's always shitting himself. They give him a backstory and a lore for why he's always shitting himself, and they make him kind of cool by the end. Because the reason he's always shitting himself is he decided not to connect himself to the Patriot network. He hates needles, so he didn't want to get injected with nanobots. So he didn't connect himself to the Patriot network, and he's been manually, he has a wrist computer, and he manually looks at the readings of his teammates, and that's why he's out of sync, and that's why he's always shitting himself, because he doesn't have the nanobots stopping him, his stomach from getting sick in these different locations, or because of stress or whatever. So even the joke characters, they start providing lore to and whatever. It's so dense. It's so much. It's honestly more movie than game. I love it, but it's flawed. But the writing gets so cramped. It gets so messy. Character motivations get a little weird. Nanobots yes. It's so cool. But you can tell just how fucking done Hideo was in every interaction. And it adds to the art in a lot of cases. It adds to the art. Him being done and channeling that into a Solid Snake into Solid Snake being like so fucking tired and on his final mission. It honestly does work. But yeah, Naomi gets way less room to breathe as a character. Everyone gets less room to breathe as a character. There's just too much. And that's really what made Metal Gear Solid 4 suffer, was one, Hideo didn't want to do it, and two, once he started doing it, it became such an ambitious project. There is legitimately a fight in Metal Gear Solid 4 that they programmed for no discernible reason. It could have easily been a cutscene or whatever, where Snake hops into Metal Gear Rex, and you have to fight Ocelot, who's in a Metal Gear Ray, and there's just like, oh, I'm using the wrong mining laser. There it is. And you have to fight him in a Metal Gear Ray in a mech battle, and you have like missiles, and you have like lasers, you have all the weapons that were used on you in the first game, and you have to fight a Metal Gear Ray who has all the weapons who are used against you in the second game. And you're like in these two mechs fighting each other over like destructible environments, and it feels like a Godzilla fight. It really feels like a Godzilla fight because you're like throwing each other into like destructible buildings as you're like firing missiles at each other and stuff. And it's so cool. It's so cool. It's one of my favorite parts of the game. I can't imagine how long it took for them to program that, for them to have that be like a 5-minute fight sequence and then over, and then you never have that mechanic again. Ever. It's literally a one and done mechanic. Because Hideo wanted a Metal Gear Solid battle between two Metal Gears in his penultimate Metal Gear game. And no one could tell him no at this point. Like, he had tried to walk away from the franchise 3 times, basically, at this point. And they kept calling him back, and so it's like, okay, but if you call me back, I get to do whatever the fuck I want. And they said, sure. So he did. That's similar with Metal Gear Solid 5. I blame game lizards and franchise fatigue. I don't mind the way it turned out because I like the Metal Gear Solid series for all its faults, including how bloated Metal Gear Solid 4 is. But yeah, the writing drops, and in Metal Gear Solid 5, the writing drops even more. But the issue I have is, despite that, it still fits with the theme of the game. Hideo being overwhelmed and tired and having daddy issues informs and makes Metal Gear Solid 4 art. I feel the same way about Metal Gear Solid 5, because Metal Gear Solid 5 is a game about losing everything that made Metal Gear Solid Metal Gear Solid. Like, that is the game's premise. You're not, I mean, spoilers, I guess, you're not playing with David Hayter. You're not playing with Big Boss. You're not playing with the typical stealth action, and it becomes more of a mixture of a general action game with like a stealth action game. You're not fighting any of the fights with any of the characters from any of the other games. All of the bad guys you fight are all new. There's like mentions to like a person behind the strings from the other games, but other than that, all of the villains are new. Quiet is new, Skullface is new, the Skull team is new, like Volgan returns as a flaming monster, but he might as well be a new character because he doesn't act or have the powers of the original Volgan. Okay, it's captured now. Timber floor panels. How many? 6. Wait, how am I that low on carbon though? I guess I have to go get some carbon. Gotcha. But Metal Gear Solid 5, despite its writing also getting like worse, also just sorry, themes stuff. I appreciate Hideo Kojima because even in the way his games are faulted, they're faulted in a way that's specific to Hideo Kojima and the way he's faulted. He is unabashful with his love of movies, and it comes up in his games always. Always, always, always. For better or worse. And often for the worse. And often in ways that make the game feel slower and more bloated. But also in a way that makes them more than just a game. He is absolutely an artist. Right, yeah. He is an artist whose medium is games. Whose medium is old 80s action films. Anyway, that was my Metal Gear Solid rant about why the writing was declining as the games moved on. And how I still very much love the series, knowing its faults. Yeah, I'll agree with that. At least this place has lots of carbon. Okay. Where's my face? Thank you, Raz, for sitting here and listening to me talk about Metal Gear Solid for like 40 minutes. You're honestly spoiling me. First the art, next listening to me talk about my hyperfixations. There you are. Wait. Wait. I want to scan you. Oh. You're cool. Take me now. Got ya. Fast wheel boy. Oh, I might as well grab this. Since it's just out in the open. This place is filled with cool creatures, honestly. Lots of roly-poly boys. And then, like, tentacle boys. Is that my base? No. Right? No. Well, I can just look for my ship. Ship. Hmm? There's so many markers. There's so many markers. Ship. I love games with alien ecology, but then again, Subnautica's my favorite game. This is definitely one of my favorites. Like, this game and Genshin Impact are my two comfort games right now. But I find myself coming back to No Man's Sky. Like, both of those games I'll take breaks from. But No Man's Sky is one it's just a game that I just always have fun coming back to on the same save file. It's never like, I never show up and I'm like, oh, what was I doing? Because No Man's Sky is very much just, you choose a goal, and then you go and do the goal. There's not like, there are overarching things you can complete, but that's not the point of the game. Kind of similar to like Minecraft. What do I need to build now? I don't want the echolocator. Okay, timber walls indoor. Click. Okay. Skylight timber roof, flat timber roof, folded sail timber roof. Flat timber roof. 2 of these. Glass? I don't have glass. That's easy to make. I always like when a game lets the player choose what to do and lets them advance the story when they see fit. It often means the world has to be strong enough for the player to just enjoy exploring. Yeah, I agree. One of the things I love about No Man's Sky is there are just straight up codex entries related to the activities you do. So, for example, where is it? Catalog? Collected knowledge. So here we go. So for example, every time you visit one of the ancient plaques, you unlock more of the Gex story. So every visit unlocks a new one of these. So going and finding the ancient plaques, which like teach you languages and stuff, also unlocks more lore. All the language stuff, every word, all the monolith visions. Like, and I haven't even collected all of these entries. There's more entries. Here's the Viking. Here's Plex, Planetary Archive, Monolith Fiction. Have I never gone to a GEC Planetary Archive? So Planetary Archives also have lore you can go to. The Atlas has its own lore. And as you learn new Atlas words, it'll actually tell you what he said. See? Journey records. Here's like your like story lore for like the beginning main quest. Here's the base archives. As you unlock the base crafting stuff, you get a little bit of lore in between each thing, research stuff, agriculture research, exocraft. So each of the research has like a NPC that'll send you on quests, and then you can unlock recipes by doing the quests for them. I have all the recipes unlocked, but this is a way you can do it. And each of the NPCs has their own personal lore on top of the overarching lore. Dreams of the Deep is when they introduced the underwater stuff. They introduced a story involving the underwater stuff. And so as you unlock the different underwater upgrades, you got new story, other history, abandoned buildings. Have lore of like the corruption and someone who's been infected by that corruption and how it affects the way they see the world. Crashed freighters. Different freighter logs before they died. Derelict freighter logs. Sentinel pillars. When you talk to the Sentinel pillars, you get to hear lore about what the little robots you kill in the game. They have a semi-consciousness, and it's like a hive mind. Like, so much lore. So much lore. Boundary failures. So these are like moments where there's multiple universes in No Man's Sky, like, as part of the lore. And so when those boundaries start failing and things start seeping into each other's worlds, you get these moments. There's so much lore to collect. There's so much lore. There's so many building. Here's all the building parts. I know 550 out of 700 different building parts, material and items that I've seen. I haven't even seen everything. This is a 200-hour save file. I haven't collected half the knowledge. I haven't collected remotely half of the recipes. Like, and there's like milestones. So, like, for example, if I do missions, I get like milestones here. But it's like so much lore, so many things you can do. I love this game so much, and they just keep adding to it. They just released an update that completely reworks the space stations and adds ship customization. And don't have access to that update, and I'm still playing this game because I just love this game that much, and I just wanted to play it today. I need to make glass. Wait, which one is it? Where's my quest? Okay. Pull the... Yeah? Come on. What is... Oh, these are smaller pieces. But are they, though? Unfolded sail timber roof. Boop, 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 Please, just snap. There we go. Wait, what? I don't want... Could you stop telling me about the exosuit upgrade pod whatevers, please? And thank you. Timber arc, timber walls, timber floor, or more floor, okay. Whoops. Come on. Snap, please. Thank you. Why can't I get this? There we go. Middle. Extruded door. Where do I want it? Like... here? Right in the middle? That'd be fine. Wait, I'm sorry. How many? 4? Alright, let's just make one here too, and one over here. Timber arcs. Why isn't it glowing? Oh, because it's on echolocator. Jesus. Extruded timber wall. Wait, B. Wait, it was an excluded timber... Oh, timber arcs. Anyway, I love this game. I love the lore. So much of the lore is so sad. So sad. But I love it. Arcs. Oh, half arch. Okay. More glass door needed. Like, where do they want to put this door? Maybe I was supposed to build a separate building instead of build off this one? That's possible, I guess. How many arcs do I need? 6? Yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with these. I could just place some down somewhere. Oh, that's not where I want to place, but whatever. Okay, and then I need to do another timber glass door somewhere. I mean, I can just put it down somewhere for now. Who cares? How many of these? Oh, 3? Upload base. Ow. Where's the thing? There's the thing. Upload the base. No, we'll delete it now. We're gonna delete it because I know we worked so hard on it, but we're gonna delete it because this is a mission that a bunch of people are gonna do, and the more multiplayer bases there are on a planet, the more it lags. So we're gonna do our part to make it an easy experience for other players. While we're here, I'll... Oh, you know what I could do? I can sell some contraband on here. This way? Colony. Is that it? Oh no, there it is. It's on the planet, I just couldn't see it. Why can't I see my bullets anymore? There they are. I like this gun. It reminds me of like actual aircraft, like machine gun. Pew 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 pew. The projectile speed's a little slower than some of the other weapons, so if enemies are far off, it's a little hard to aim. Sure, we can do that. Oh, I'm out of juice. Oh yeah, I want to sell a bunch of these. Oopsie. Oh, the drop pod's on this planet. Cool. I don't even know if this place is worth selling at. Destitute, it is not. It is not even worth checking that store. But we'll hit that drop pod, might as well. Man, I love this game. I love flying from planet to planet and exploring shit. And... the game is so cool. Like, there was a little bit of frame loss there, but that was pretty seamless. Like, I think they've patched the game recently because there are times where my ship is pretty fast. And there are times I would fly into the planet and nothing would be loaded. And I just wouldn't be able to land for a second while the world figured itself out. And they just made it so much better. It's just so much better than it was. They just keep making this game better. I have zero issues with them continuing to sell this game at full price because the amount of free updates they do is staggering. They are actively supporting this game. 1 of 8? Okay. Oh, can I not use I can't use a repair kit on that? Oh, that's a little disappointing. What do you even need? Anti-matter housing? It's not like it's hard to make that, just... One second. Controller is sticking a bit. Look at these dragon guys! Cool. I'm sorry. Wait, how close are we, though? 4 more? Ground always active, underground, and rare. I don't want to chase a rare underground. I don't want to chase a rare underground. I don't want to chase a rare underground. Beachfront property's fun. We're gonna hit the space station before we go back to turn in this mission. Because once we go back, we'll teleport back to the system we were in. So we might as well, since we're in a system we haven't been to, go and grab the suit upgrade to upgrade my inventory a little bit. Why can't I zoom into these? Is it because I haven't been on them? Then why do I know their names? I remember when I started getting into this game, a friend of mine was like, "Hey Kira, you should try Elite Dangerous. You like No Man's Sky? Elite Dangerous is like No Man's Sky, but like more features." And this was like when No Man's Sky just came out or whatever. And I like played it, like Elite Dangerous, and I get why people like it because it's a more sort of grounded spacefaring experience, and it's still so pretty. But I don't like having to press 13 different button combination to land my ship. I want to explore things. I don't necessarily want something like landing and taking off and like flight movement to be so super realistic. I want a world where there's AI adjustments and I don't have to do everything manually. I know that some people love it. They love the idea of having total control over every landing gear, every thruster. They like the idea of switching your battery between engines to weapons and stuff, and I get that. But the engaging part of space to me was always what you find. It wasn't the it wasn't the mechanics on how you did the journey, but the journey itself that was the most interesting thing to me about space as a kid. The idea of the exploration about the planets, like hearing about Jupiter and how it's like a giant gas cloud with like a storm that stretches for like countries. Like, that sounds cool to me, and if I could get in like a little glass bead and launch myself into Jupiter and just experience what it would look like in there, I wouldn't care, like, as long as it worked and I was safe. I wouldn't necessarily want or need the ability to control every minutia of it. Yes, yeah, all the different worlds, all the different creatures. Exactly. So No Man's Sky hits that perfect mix for me because the world's being procedurally generated means that there's always cool and different things to see. And I don't have to worry about a lot of the nitty-gritty about, like, being able to just jump in a ship and take off is satisfying to me. I don't want to have to hit 15 levers to do it. Sure. I don't care about Planetary Harvester. That's whatever. And then that's whatever. Hypnotic Eye is fine, but give me my presents. These guys give you reputation rewards. So that if your reputation's high, you'll get a random reward from the guild. It's always a random guild person there, and it's always a random reward. Alright, let's head back and turn in that mission now. I still forgot to sell some things, but whatever. I don't want to sell things here anyway. This place is stinky. Is that my ship? No. Do you have anything worthwhile? Platinum. Nothing I want. Oh, so they made blowing up these rocks look and feel better. Like the little dust clouds and the little exploding rocks that they do now. That didn't used to be there. So it was just like, you would just hit it and it would geomod. And it was like, whatever. But this feels better. Okay. That little, like, ripple effect when it warps in, I don't remember that being there. I wonder when that was added, or if I just didn't notice it. Whoa. That was weird. Whoa, that Sentinel ship is so cool! It's like white? I love that. That's so cool looking. I like looking over other players' ships too. Collect 15 larval core. I mean, that's not too hard. We'll let people join if they want. Oh wait, nothing's near. This is what I want. Check the gun. I'll grab another free emergency signal scanner from Tree Man. Here, you can have some data. Derelict raiders. Thank yous. Oh, someone did ready up. Cool. Let's go, friendo. We're gonna beat up some bad guys so good. I am so excited for Light No Fire. A procedurally generated Earth-sized planet that everybody in the multiplayer lobby just shares. And so if you want to go, like, if you want to go far away from people, you can, because you can just literally walk off into the wilderness for like 3 days and build your own house. But you can also play it like a Valheim experience, so you can create your own little mini societies and stuff. Like, it just sounds so cool. Alright, where is it? Is that it? Yes. Oh, a little far. Okay. Why did you do that? We do not need to fight Sentinels. Okay, good. Whispering eggs. Radiant Shard. Copper Deposit. Radiant Shard. I don't care about that. Artifacts. If we can find an abandoned house, right? Wait, there's a different way I can do this. Single booster. Oh, I need a metal plating. Alright, thanks for hanging out, Raz, and for chatting with me. I hope your Easter activities go well. No, I mean, we can go to the observatory this way. Is this what I want? Is this an abandoned one? I think it is. We need to make a save beacon. Ow. Out of my way, man. I don't want to fight you. I just want your delicious eggs. Nom nom, delicious eggs. Out of my way. Wait, where's the... There it is! Give me your goods. Portals? Oh no! I'm not happy to hear that's what happened in this lore. That explains a lot. Bye! No, I don't need the observatory. There we go. Been a long time, Conrad. Is that what they told you? We both know where we come from. Where is it? Right, I don't care. Oh, there it is. Climb the ladder. Okay, now actually climb the ladder. Delivery lockbox. There we go. Wait, what? I only have 13. He picked up 2. Do I have any of my freighter? I can't access it unless I summon it. Dude, wait, where are you going, dude? I don't want a friendly quest. There. I sent you the lava cores. Now you can deposit them. That's not great. I don't like that. I don't care for most of this. I guess we'll buy some salt so I don't have to worry about it later. Alright. Call my spaceship. Up we go. Complete mission. Okay, but I don't want to play multiplayer anymore because I want to go on BRB. Okay. We're just gonna hop in here and then hop out to save. And we're gonna quit. Good stuff. The aviary is so peaceful. You like my ever-burning candles? Alright, let's change the vibes of the music. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna head on a BRB. For anyone who might be lurking, please take this as an opportunity to take care of yourself. Drink some water, stretch, take a step outside if you haven't in a while. And I will see you guys in about 15-20 minutes after my BRB. And we are back. I hope you all had a good BRB. I'm going to make sure that we're using the USB microphone because it seemed to be picking up some of my headset. And I don't know if it was or not, but when I was tapping on my headset earlier, the mic was going off, so I set it to only use the USB mic instead of the headset mic. I do not know if Cosmic can hear this, but I will send a heart to let her know I got her message, in case she cannot hear me because she's currently driving home. Just hang out with me for a bit while I boot up Genshin and clean my vape. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da. Nothing better than good games, good company, and good weed. At least for me. Sorry, I don't know if you could hear that. At least for me. And phone, how are you doing? Make sure you're charged. Why is it that anytime I get a friend request on Facebook, it looks like it's a religious white dude in his like mid-40s to early 50s? And it's like, you know, right? I don't make it a secret on my profile. Sorry, just finishing up on some stuff. Checking my socials quick. Yee, we good. Time to load in. Just responding as someone on my Discord, which is something that people can visit if they so desire. I have it linked in my about, and we also have a exclamation Discord. I. This is kind of funky. Kind of funky and cute. Boss opponents, slay lines. I can do some Spiral Abyss. Ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na. Yeah, I like this song. Terrestrial creatures are simply helpless when they lose their foothold. Ba 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 da 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 da. I see, that's why. Sorry. Cute.
Ah, the fireworks are gonna get soaked. Let's find shelter quick. We're not going to make it.
Haha, your fireworks are soaked. Yeah. Let's go, playlist. Let's go, BRB playlist.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chainsaw. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
This way shall water deliver your punishment. This way shall water. Nice. Get dead.
Is its ability to take any shape.
Power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, you still hit me.
Solid ground. Terrestrial creatures become simply.
Oh, hey, your barrier can survive one of those. Nice. That 35% extra barrier seems to be helping.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape. Time for a light show.
Ow. Oh, hey, when you time for a light show, it actually does hurt them. That's cool.
Here comes the fireworks. One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors. I swear by my sword. Shine down. Now you shall perish. Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
What happens when I lose my foothold? Ooh, I dance with you, feel the rhythm. Ooh,
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Ba-na-na, ba-da-da-da. Birdie.
Feel the split.
Ooh, wowie.
Feel the beat. Risk but a small haven in tranquil waters. Is that so much to ask?
It's so much to ask.
As long as water will exist.
Forever. Ba-doo-doo-doo. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-doo. Do-do-do-do. Ba-doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-da. Ow. Wow, all that damage just kind of piled up. Oh, right, I gotta equip the... Please let me equip the stupid rock. Thank you. Ow. Owie, stop it!
There is no escape. Shine down.
And...
Torn to oblivion.
nice. Ba-ba-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-da.
Hear me. Time for a lecture.
Interesting. I forgot to do this.
There's no escape. Shine down. Now you shall perish.
I miss. Oh, okay.
Here come the fireworks.
Come on.
Illusion shattered. Power tested.
This guy seems pretty resistant to physical damage, honestly.
Fire hazard. Amp it up. Shine down. Barbados, guide us. Torn to oblivion.
I miss? Oh no, I got him. Just getting some weird rubber banding. We'll switch to the music now. Do 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 do. Does this cost money? Oh, nice. We got some good ones. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Crit rate up is nice. Wishes and spiral this. I can save this for next week. And then that'll be 12 domain, because they count as, like, domains. Sorry, it won't be 12, but it'll be, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at least. 6 at least, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 4. So it's at least 4. So we fight 4 domains in Spiral Abyss minimum. And that'll give us a domain boost. I want to see... Where's Kazuha? What's your constellation look like? Decreases cooldown. And using Kazuha slash resets the cooldown? Is that the ult? It is. Interesting. I mean, we could try for it. Oh, an elemental mastery boost? When gliding, Kazuha regenerates 2 energy per second. That's funny. Kazuha gains Anemo infusion? Okay. Talent, when it comes into, it'll absorb the element. 200 attack of the absorb element type as damage. Okay. Swirl, 0.04 elemental damage bonus to the element for each point of elemental mastery he has. Okay, so he does get a benefit from elemental mastery. Crit damage up, energy recharge up, that doesn't matter. The crit damage up is fine, but the rest of it's bad. This is a better pick for him, but it weakens Jean. That's not great. I mean, that HP plus 14% makes Jean's healing better. Jean's not an aggressive character anyway. Crit damage and crit rate up. Oh, that's just a decent hat, I guess. Crit rate 3.9. Crit rate plus 9. I see, that would be crit damage up. Defense and reach each hard. Attack plus 20%. Okay. Crit rate up. Elemental mastery and attack up. Okay. I also need to get stuff for talents at some point. Alright. What do I spend my resin on then? I guess whatever I want now? Okay, so we're gonna climb up this wall and then up that cliff and see how quick that is. Oop. I may have not waited long enough. Okay, we're fine. If I waited longer, I would have gotten up quicker, though. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Jean doesn't help me here, but she still heals. That's all I need. Just run up, increase our attack speed.
There is no escape. Seal the beast. A mystic retreat. Time for a light show.
Nice. Yeah, that's fine. Nice. Yeah, run away. I was kicking your ass too hard. Actually. Wait, who? Why didn't I get the alert? Oh, Nilly! Hi, Nilly! Welcome to the stream! I don't know why I didn't get the alert there, but yeah, welcome! Oops, I got dead. I got distracted by ice cream. I will hydrate. Thank you, Nilly. We're gonna heal. And then we're gonna lightning damage you. Nice try. Oh, you got me that time.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah, you dead now. I beat you. Hi, Nilly. Thank you for sticking through the ad. It's so nice to see you here. And thank you for the hydrate. I did indeed hydrate. Nom 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 nom. We can also meet up one of these save points. Or heal points, rather. Kira dearest, hi Cosmic! I missed you. How was work? I'm surprised you were working. Because it's Easter and you like that holiday, right? Me at work. Oh no. Well, if you want to blow up my DMs about it, you know you're welcome to at any time.
The world falls completely silent, and I can sleep undisturbed.
Fishies! Wait, is Fishies empty? No, there's Fishies. These aren't the fishies I wanted, but I'll still catch them while I'm here.
Victory's over. That was a tough fight.
It sure was, Paimon. It took all of 3.2 seconds.
Wow, Paimon's stomach is rumbling already.
There's work that used to be Sunday specific where I felt most capable. I started not giving myself Sundays off. We have since reworked that important task to be done on Tuesdays. Oh, I see. So it was just a scheduling habit, basically. Nom nom nom.
Make my escape.
Okay. My schedule reflects the old task date for 2 more weeks. I see. I get you now. Then I start a better rotation. Got you, got you. World quests, Truth and Shadow, Linny, yeah. Do I want to do a world quest? Well, you know what I could do? Oh, it would have been in that menu anyway. I could do one of the dating sim stories. Sure. Yeah, we'll do more of this. Lily Pichu. Yeah, that's this character, Lily Pichu. That's her name, Lily Pichu.